Hello, and welcome to New Frontier. Today, well, it's raining this morning, so we're going to be going and getting our fields ready to be planted as well. We're going to be doing some field work today, and maybe we're going to be making some new fields. And I might see if I can get Mrs. 4B to help us make those new fields. Or at least tell me how to do them. I don't know. But it's going to be a good day. Well, once the rain stops, but regardless, let's get to work. Now, you may be wondering, hey, 4B, why are you mulching this field that, you've already spread everything else on and it's going to count as mulched? Well, mainly doing that because there's some spots that were missed. So now the whole entire field's going to be mulched. And two, if I'm going to mulch the other field, I might as well mulch this one, so why not? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold up. Do we have babies? Oh, we got babies. They're so small. Like, I'm losing them in the grass. They're babies. All right, cool. I guess we have more sheep now. The rain is gone. Our fields are mulched, and I think it's time to go expand our planting, where we're going to be able to plant this year. Okay, we're going to go make some new fields. I need to go see if Mrs. 4B is up and moving around, or whether or not she is covered in dogs. That's most likely it, because they left a dog pile on her. But I'm gonna go get her and show her where we need to put the fields in and see what she says. All right, honey. Now that I've shown you all the area, how many fields do you want?
3.
Okay. I guess we're... Good Lord. Okay. We're gonna make 3 massive fields. Let's go for it. Oh, why did she have to say 3? Okay. All right. So I think we're gonna... Actually, let's heading lock this. Get this at least straight, because this is gonna be going along this road. I really don't know how I'm gonna do this, but I'm gonna do it. She wants 3. Okay. This is gonna take some planning. Definitely some planning. I think this first one is gonna be the easiest one to do. Yeah, we're going to kind of make this one a little bit more square, and then we're going to make the next 2 fields kind of conform to what's left, and also still give us enough room to drive around and get from field to field and have roads in between. Yeah. Holy cow, this is gonna be a big boy field. Oh, I was not ready for that. Okay, let's turn this nice and gentle. Get to 0. There we go, 0 degrees. All right. This is working out well. At least for the first one. First one's always the easy one. We finished up the first field. I think we should be able to fit a slightly smaller field over here. I'm not for sure how far. Okay, there's the line. Yeah, I think we could fit potentially a field of the same size. If not a little bit smaller, all depends on how well we can interact with all the trees and everything down here. Okay, I'm going to... How do I want to do this? Okay, yeah, you know what? We're going to do this. We're going to turn in the corner, so that way, hopefully, whenever we have our GPS going, it doesn't make us stop. It doesn't come to a complete stop, and then we have to change tracks and everything else. Hopefully, we can, whenever we do a headland on this field, we can just, go around, do a full headland. I don't know. Maybe it'll work. I tried it on the other field as well, but if it doesn't work that way, we'll just come back in, straighten out the corners, call it good. I forgot that with this header, if I turn it around, it'll work and we can go faster. But I will say this, it is actually, you know what, we can get a little bit closer. We can get a little bit closer. It is acting a little bit funny as we are bringing in this other field. And I'm not so sure that this is gonna be how this field ends up, but for right now it works just fine as it is. Yeah. Okay, so let's turn her in right here. I keep finding, you know, little invisible things in the ground, and it's made for quite a how would I describe it? Jarring ride. Yeah. Yeah, I've met my windshield a couple times. We are now done plowing up these 3 fields. It is time for us to actually go over here. I think we're gonna have to rent a rock picker, and I have a very special one that I think I'm gonna use. It's gonna make pretty quick work of these fields. And then it will be time to get them limed. Probably gonna have to buy some more lime. I don't know how we're gonna make enough money for this, but we'll make it work. We'll definitely make it work. All right, now it is time to do the most expensive part of this. Well, as of right now, the most expensive part. I think it's going to be way more expensive to actually come in here and plant these fields. But we need to get some lime on them, and dear Lanta, they are soaking up the lime. Roughly 12 to 13,000 liters of lime for these 2 fields. I've spent nearly 10 grand today just in lime. Whew, it's been kind of a costly day, but you know what? I think we made a lot of progress on the fields, and we have definitely expanded out what we had before by far. And now I gotta, you know what? I think just since we have some chickens, I think we're gonna plant wheat in these 2 smaller fields. Just because, you know what, it's gonna be a nice, easy crop to raise, and you know what, I don't think it's gonna take too much fertilizer. I don't think. Yeah, and we're mainly just gonna be using it for feed, and since we're just mainly gonna be using it for feed, if we do this once, we won't have to do it for a few more years. So we should be good as long as our silo doesn't, you know, it doesn't go bad in our silo, which if I do everything right, it shouldn't. We are planting our wheat. We do have the fertilize once mod on, so we're probably going to use up all of our solid fertilizer on this, which isn't going to be great, but it is what it is. I did do a test strip down there to make sure that it works, and it does. So we have moved to the center of the field. We're going to get everything going. I think that is going to be it for the day, because we're just going to get these last 2 fields done up, and then we're going to call it. So hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, make sure you hit that thumbs up, consider subscribing, and with that, we'll see you all in the next one. Later.